Good morning, everyone. I decided to go through. I haven't made a video in a long time, so I decided to go through and maybe just do some, um, just kind of like a thing on like what I kind of go through in a day and just like a normal routine or whatever. Um, just because I haven't made any content or anything lately, so today I'm just getting up and I'm getting dressed and I'm about to go do a little workout. Just go for a quick run, and then we also been kind of like at my work. We've also been kind of like doing a workout like midday and stuff like that. And maybe I just show a little bit, and then just kind of like talk to you guys a little bit about some of the stuff that maybe I plan on having going on in the future. Like I want to do more fishing content. Just been so busy and stuff. Some of the stuff that I plan on doing here soon and catching back up on is like college. So that's something new for me right now. Then college in the past. I'm actually thinking about going to AMU, American Military University. So that's going to have a lot of my transcripts for like the military. So I'll get college credits for everything. A lot of the stuff that I've done in the military, we're just waiting for all that. I've already transferred all my transcripts over from when I went to Gulf Coast State College over towards like Panama City area. So transfer a lot of credits over there. We're just gonna see what is available for me. There's some new paths and new direction that I've been going. I don't know, but like recently, obviously, in the past couple of years, I had made E7 in the Army, which is nice. But I think at this point, I'm at a step, like a stopping point, where it's harder for me to get any more rank in the military. So just because of my job, which is I'm a 92 Yankee, which is a logistics guy in the military. So if I want to progress, I'm looking at doing little small things to help progress my life a little more at this point. So I'm doing a lot better than what I was in the past. I've actually gotten to the point now that I'm making some of the most money that I've ever made in my life. But there's some stuff that I'm still catching up on and stuff and clearing out. And I just want to keep that momentum going. So here lately, I haven't been making no videos, and I've been kind of wanting to and having the itch and urge to kind of go on and just share some more stuff that's been kind of going on in my life. And yeah, this is where we're at. So this morning, I'm starting with a workout, and then I'm gonna go and work on like I have to drive to work, obviously, but I got some stuff I got to do today um, at work, and I don't really show a lot from the military side of things. I might show some things here and there, but it's just not something that I'm necessarily big on doing, like showing the military aspect. So I'll talk about some things, um, but yeah, I don't know how much I'll show exactly at my work and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But this weekend, I plan on trying to actually get out and do some more fishing content. I'll talk about like some goals and stuff and just smaller things like I'm taking step backs from how I'm doing my investing, and I'll probably talk about that at some point too through my videos and stuff. So stick around. I'm gonna get dressed this morning, and then I'll probably go off for a quick run. All right. All right. So heading over to the gym now. Um, get in the truck. But I guess some of the things I wanted to talk about was I got a little local gym here. It's like inside my little community. So some of the things I wanted to talk about was necessarily the school and everything. The reason why I plan on going back to school is because one, I need like college credit hours. I need some English classes so I can actually do, when I mentioned that I was kind of stuck at a stagnant point in my military career, it's like an E7, it's going to be hard for me to go anywhere more than that right now because I'm now just National Guard. I'm not active duty no more. So for me to get E8, it's going to be really competitive for me as a logistics guy. So one of the things that I need to do is go get these 2 English classes and put together, get my kind of career situated so I can go warrant. So that's kind of the future game plan, is to maybe become a warrant officer in the military. That'll just be something just for me, and that I can still show progress. In April, I just hit 20 years, so now I'm just over my 20-year mark in the military right now, which is kind of nice or whatever. 37 with 20 years in already. If I do another 10 years, that puts me at the Florida 30, which gives me a pretty good retirement when it comes to my military career. And if I go warrant, in 10 years, I could easily become a CW 3 or whatever, like a Chief Warrant Officer 3, or possibly even a Chief Warrant Officer 4 before I go ahead and jump ship and retire out
of the military. So that's kind of like one of the goals. So just working on those smaller bits and pieces. We've been moving like a lot lately and stuff. So we had moved over to like Pensacola at one point, and then moved over here now towards like kind of closer to like Jacksonville area. If anybody's not familiar with Florida, Jacksonville, Gainesville, it's like Green Cove Springs in this area. So just kind of moved around a little bit. We're checking out different areas, and honestly, it's been kind of hit and miss on moving a bunch lately, but honestly, we got to see quite a bit of Florida, which has been kind of nice. So kind of give us a perspective of where we ultimately want to maybe settle down and live somewhere. And I'm trying, that's the whole reason why I kind of, like another reason why I came off active was just got tired of moving all the time. And I understand you got to go where the money is, so that's how I'm working it for me right now. So I'm gonna go head over to the gym, do a quick little workout and run and stuff, and then I get back here, I'll get changed, and then I'll get ready to head into work and stuff. And I'll talk to you guys whenever I get back in the truck. I'll probably use my GoPro just so I can keep my hands on the steering wheel and be focused on driving and stuff like that. So yeah, just stick around. After I get done with the workout, I'll talk to you guys here in a minute. All right, so just got done with my workout this morning, and I'm heading into work right now. It's like a 20-ish minute drive to work, so it's not too bad. Some of the things I want to work on, and how I was talking this morning, and just some goals just to kind of go over or whatever, is like school, right? I still want to finish those classes to become a warrant officer at some point, so it's just 2 classes I need to take. I still want to work on my supply management degree, or what supply, whatever. Anyways, I want to work on that, work on a degree in logistics, right? Another goal, work on my YouTube channel some more. When it comes to some of the, one thing that I did start, and I'll probably show you guys this, but it's something I'm doing with my daughter, my oldest daughter. It's just something cool just for people to understand. I'll probably just show y'all this, but it's on Cash App. You can use Cash App and do dividend investing. I'll probably show that in another video at some point. It'll be a quick little video that I put together. So just stick around for that if you want to see that. It's like a really cool way to have your children invest, save, have their own little checking account, their own little debit card, and you sponsor them all through Cash App. So if you don't know much about that, you can probably research it yourself. It's really not hard. They can set savings goal. If they get their first little job, they can do it all from there. I think it's a great little spot for somebody that's beginning, like, you know, working on their finances and stuff. They're really young and they don't understand the basics. This will give them the basics. Plus, I love the whole idea of dividend investing and starting that out with kids and having that compound as they get older and learn about investing in general. So I'm doing that with my oldest daughter right now, and my other kids turn 13. I'll sponsor them. You can sponsor them at 13 years old. Anyways, so like I said, just working on career stuff. I'm probably gonna have just different things I do, like fishing. I play games from time to time, but I think I'm gonna slow down on that a little bit because I want to go to school more. So I think I'm gonna start with these first 2 classes, and then I'm probably gonna see about, I don't know, at one point I was working a full-time job doing my guard duty also in the military, and then also going to school full-time. So I was doing like all 3 things at once, which wore me out pretty, but I know I was capable of doing it, right? So I thought about maybe just doing that again, right? Just going to school full-time and still working on my job and everything else. I'm only going to school, not that I need it for anything particular. Like I've already got a good career. I already got where I'm making really good money. Like I'll retire federal civil service. I'll retire with 20 years at least federal civil service. I'll retire with 30 years being in the military, right? So those are going to be 2 good retirements that I'm going to pick up. It's not like I need a bachelor's for anything else, right? I just want to get it for me, and if I decide I want to do something when I get out of the military, maybe I want to do something that way too. Or just because, one, I just like logistics. I really do. I like understanding it and learning it, and I know it's very valuable in general. So everything to me boils around time, and there's only so much of it in a day. And I want to get to a point where I can start spending more of that with my family and kids and doing stuff for other people. So the only way I could do that is, in my mind, is by making more money, honestly. So there might be other ways, like if you had other people helping you out and stuff like that. But for the most part, to me, a lot of it just boils down to what you want to spend your money on, what things you want to do, that kind of stuff. All right, guys, so made it into work. I just wanted to kind of go over a couple quick things that I had, just my thought process on the way in and everything. Just for now, this is just like my beginning video because I haven't made a video in forever, and I really would like to get more into making more videos and just sharing stuff that's been kind of going on with my life and stuff. So for the most part, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm at work right now. There's a few things I need to knock out today. After I get off today, there was one thing I did want to do before I came into work was I wanted to bring my fishing rods into work, just one of them, so I can practice pitching and flipping during, like, you know, any kind of downtime or like my lunch break, that kind of stuff. And then when I get off work, when I get back home, I was planning on just going in the garage, maybe messing with my boat stuff. There's some video footage on my GoPro, and I'll probably show it here at the end of this video if you guys want to see. It's a video that we had taken during our trip last year, going to Aquatica. It was really fun. I hadn't been in Aquatica in like years, so it was kind of cool. And we're probably going to go back maybe this year also and do another little trip to Aquatica. So it'd just be some little tidbit rolls on like some of the slides and everything. And I took it with my GoPro, so we got in the water. You see the underwater footage, everything like that. It was a really fun trip. So I'll show that here at the end of the video. There's just more stuff that I want to share with you guys, so stick around for any future videos. I appreciate everybody watching. Like and subscribe to the video. It helps me grow the channel, and I'm just trying to share more stuff with everybody else. Also, if you're near Gainesville, Jacksonville, Florida, Green Cove Springs, Florida, Fleming Island, any of that kind of area, this like the northern part of Florida, that's where I'm currently at. Shoot me a message on here if you're ever curious to go fishing. I don't know a lot of the St. Johns River. I've only fished it once. And lucky enough, I didn't get skunked when I fished it. So I did catch one bass, and it was a pretty decent bass, a little 3-pounder. But that was a little while back, so I want to go out there and get on the river some more. So if you guys want, just take some time, shoot me a message if you want to go fishing. Like, if I get some time on the week and everything, I'll hit you back and let you guys know the next time I plan on going fishing and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have coming up. I appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe to the video, like I said, and just stick around for the end little rolls for the Aquatica little thing we did with the family and stuff. So appreciate it, guys.
In the back of my mind, I can hear the city breathing slow, like a symphony. Your body knows we were Polaroid satellites spinning through the summer sky, trading shooting stars for lullabies, while the moonlight synchronized. And I swear the clouds all sang our names in a pixelated paradise. Yeah, the universe the whole world faded into waves as the skyline came alive. Yeah, forever felt a little bright under Polaroid satellite. Under Polaroid
This is the scary part.
I watched the headlights flood the floor like rivers pouring through my room. The ceiling fan became a storm that carried all my thoughts to you. And every blinking traffic sign looked like a message from the dark, while old cassette tapes intertwine with constellations in the park. Oh, oh. The city sounds like stereo waves crashing through the midnight haze. We were neon paper stars flying past the boulevard, trying to outrun who we are in the glow of empty bars. And the satellites above turn our shadows into art. Yeah, the universe was ours. We were neon paper stars. The dashboard glittered turquoise blue at 2 a.m. on exit 5. The world felt microscopic too, like every little thing survived. And all the air trains ever had were tracing wishes in the sky. You lean your headphones on my chest and sync your heartbeat into mine. Oh, oh. Every moment overflowed like electric afterglow. We were neon paper stars flying past the boulevard, trying to outrun who we are in the glow of empty bars. And the satellites above turn our shadows into art. Yeah, the universe was ours. We were neon paper stars. If the night dissolves away, we can hide inside the radio waves, counting all the city lights like time.